Earthquakes are one of nature's most powerful phenomena. They are sudden, often without warning, and can cause tremendous destruction. The shaking of the ground is a direct result of movements deep within the Earth's crust. Understanding earthquakes is crucial for everyone, as they can affect millions of lives. These natural events are not just confined to remote parts of the world, they can occur anywhere, though certain areas are more prone due to their geological features. The unpredictability of earthquakes makes them particularly challenging to deal with. Gaining a basic understanding of earthquakes is important for safety and preparedness. The impact of an earthquake can be felt in various ways, from immediate danger to long-term rebuilding. The effects are both physical and emotional. Learning about earthquakes helps us prepare, reducing fear and increasing our ability to respond. As our understanding grows, so does our ability to mitigate their effects. Through science, technology, and education, we can build safer communities. Earthquakes remind us of the dynamic nature of our planet, and by studying them, we gain insight into the forces that shape our world. The primary cause of earthquakes is the movement of tectonic plates. These massive slabs of Earth's crust float on the semi-fluid mantle beneath them. As they move, they can collide, pull apart, or slide past each other. This movement creates stress along faults or fractures in the Earth's crust. When the stress is released, it generates an earthquake. Volcanic activity is another cause of earthquakes. As magma pushes its way to the surface, it can create pressure that leads to seismic events. These earthquakes are often localized around active volcanoes and can signal an impending eruption. Understanding this relationship is crucial for volcanic hazard assessment and mitigation. Human activities can also induce earthquakes. Practices such as mining, reservoir-induced seismicity from large dams, and fracking can alter stress in the Earth's crust. Although typically smaller in magnitude, these human-induced earthquakes can still cause damage and highlight the need for careful resource management. The variety of causes underscores the complexity of earthquakes. Each type of earthquake has unique characteristics influenced by its origin. By studying these causes, scientists can better predict and understand earthquake behavior, ultimately helping to protect lives and property. Earthquakes can be categorized based on their depth. Shallow focus earthquakes occur at depths less than 70 kilometers. These are the most common and often the most destructive. Intermediate and deep focus earthquakes occur at greater depths. While less common, they can still be powerful. Foreshocks and aftershocks are smaller tremors before and after a main event. Understanding these types helps in assessing risks and implementing safety measures. Seismic waves are the energy released during an earthquake, and they travel through the Earth, causing the ground to shake. The first type of wave to reach the surface is the P wave, or primary wave. These waves move quickly, compressing and expanding the ground in the direction they travel. P waves are typically the first detected by seismographs. Following the P waves are the S waves, or secondary waves. These waves move more slowly and shake the ground perpendicular to their direction of travel. S waves cause more damage than P waves due to their shearing motion, which is more destructive to structures. Surface waves travel along the Earth's crust and are usually the most damaging. These waves include love waves, which move the ground side to side, and Rayleigh waves, which roll the ground in a wave-like motion. While slower than P and S waves, surface waves create intense shaking that can lead to significant destruction. Understanding seismic waves is essential for interpreting seismic data and assessing earthquake impacts. By studying these waves, scientists can locate an earthquake's epicenter, determine its magnitude, and evaluate potential damage. This knowledge is crucial for developing early warning systems and improving building designs. Section 5. Effects of earthquakes on society. The effects of earthquakes on society can be devastating. The immediate impact is often the destruction of buildings and infrastructure. The magnitude of an earthquake largely determines the extent of this damage, with higher magnitudes causing more severe destruction. However, even smaller earthquakes can be deadly if they strike in vulnerable areas. The location of an earthquake plays a crucial role in its impact. Earthquakes that occur near densely populated areas tend to result in higher casualties and more extensive damage. The depth and distance from the epicenter also influence the severity of shaking experienced on the surface. Secondary effects can exacerbate the situation. Landslides triggered by earthquakes can bury communities, while tsunamis generated by undersea earthquakes can devastate coastal regions. Fires are another common secondary effect, often caused by ruptured gas lines or downed power lines. The human toll of earthquakes extends beyond physical damage. Displacement, loss of livelihood, and psychological trauma are significant challenges for affected communities. Recovery is a long and complex process requiring coordinated efforts to rebuild and restore normalcy. Section 6. The role of building infrastructure. Building infrastructure plays a critical role in mitigating the impact of earthquakes. In regions prone to seismic activity, constructing buildings that can withstand earthquakes is vital. Modern engineering techniques focus on creating structures that absorb and dissipate seismic energy, reducing the risk of collapse. Flexible foundations and reinforced steel frameworks are common features of earthquake-resistant buildings. These designs allow buildings to move with the shaking rather than resist it, minimizing damage. Retrofitting older buildings with these technologies is an important step in reducing vulnerability. Building codes also play a crucial role. They set standards for construction practices, ensuring that new structures are built to withstand earthquakes. Enforcing these codes is essential for public safety, as poorly constructed buildings pose significant risks during an earthquake. In addition to engineering solutions, urban planning can help reduce earthquake risks. Limiting development in high-risk areas and ensuring clear evacuation routes can save lives. By prioritizing safety in building and planning, communities can significantly reduce the devastating effects of earthquakes. Section 7. Earthquake preparedness for individuals. Individual preparedness is a key component of earthquake safety. Knowing what to do before, during, and after an earthquake can save lives. One of the most important actions is to drop, cover, and hold on during the shaking. This involves dropping to the ground, taking cover under a sturdy piece of furniture, and holding on until the shaking stops. Having an emergency kit ready is essential. This kit should include basic supplies like water, food, a flashlight, batteries, and a first aid kit. It's also important to have a family communication plan in place so everyone knows how to get in touch and where to meet after an earthquake. Securing heavy furniture and appliances can prevent injuries and damage. Items like bookshelves, televisions, and refrigerators should be anchored to walls to prevent them from toppling over during an earthquake. Making these simple adjustments can greatly reduce risks within the home. Education and awareness are also crucial. Regular drills and training help individuals respond quickly and effectively when an earthquake occurs. By understanding the risks and knowing how to act, people can protect themselves and their loved ones from harm. Section 8. Community and government preparedness. Community and government preparedness are essential for effective earthquake response. Governments play a key role in establishing building codes, funding research, and developing early warning systems. These systems can provide crucial seconds of warning, allowing people to take cover and automated systems to shut down critical infrastructure. Public awareness campaigns are important for educating communities about earthquake risks and safety measures. Schools, workplaces, and community organizations can conduct regular drills to ensure everyone knows how to respond during an earthquake. These practices help reduce panic and improve response times. Investing in infrastructure is another crucial aspect of preparedness. Strengthening bridges, roads, and utilities can prevent catastrophic failures during an earthquake. This investment not only saves lives, but also facilitates quicker recovery and rebuilding efforts. Collaboration between governments, scientists, and communities is vital for building resilience. By working together, they can develop strategies that reduce risk and enhance safety. Preparedness is not just about responding to earthquakes, but also about creating a culture of safety and resilience. Section 9. Conclusion: building resilience against earthquakes. Earthquakes are a natural part of our planet's dynamic system. While we cannot prevent them, we can reduce their impact through understanding and preparedness. By studying the causes and effects of earthquakes, we gain valuable insights that help us build safer communities. Preparedness is a shared responsibility. Individuals, communities, and governments all have roles to play. By implementing effective building codes, developing early warning systems, and educating the public, we can mitigate the risks associated with earthquakes. The journey towards resilience is ongoing. As technology and science advance, new solutions and strategies emerge. Embracing these innovations and fostering a culture of preparedness can significantly reduce the devastation caused by earthquakes. In conclusion, understanding earthquakes and taking proactive steps towards preparedness can save lives. By working together, we can create a world where the threat of earthquakes is met with confidence and readiness, ensuring a safer future for all.